Good evening, everybody. My name is Dene. I am coming to you live at 6:01. I'm a minute late, but I am part of Past the Scope EDU crew, jumping on to talk about what's your reason. Our Past the Scope EDU hashtag for the month of December is what's your reason. And so every month, Past the Scope EDU gets the opportunity to broadcast live all around the United States, all around the globe, educators everywhere taking part in sort of talking to the point of a theme that we've kind of established for that particular month. And this month's theme is "What's Your Reason?" And so I kind of wrote a song. It's an original that I kind of wrote kind of really quickly, and just kind of lead into what I'm going to be talking mostly about today. As you may know, I'm also the teacher who sings, and so everything like about singing and music and that sort of thing just excites me. So again, we are Past the Scope EDU. Follow that hashtag on Twitter. Follow the teacher who sings. Follow the YNU hashtag climb. All of that. And so this is all about what's your reason. And my interpretation of what's your reason is a lot of things. So let me start with my little song that I wrote, and hopefully it's catchy. My reason is why I wake up every day. My reason is why I decide to stay in the trenches, doing all that I can, regardless of whether it's acknowledged. My purpose on this earth is clear, my mission and desire. That's why I'm here. 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 My reason is why I wake up every day. My reason is why I decide to stay in the trenches, doing all that I can, regardless of whether it's acknowledged. My purpose is on this earth is clear, my mission and desire. That's why I'm here. 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 And so my reason, I'm an educator. I'm a singer. I'm a U.S. veteran. I'm an author. And so I say all those things because those are all ways to serve people, ways to serve society, ways to serve the greater good. And so I don't take any of those roles and responsibilities lightly. And so everyone that is a part of Past the Scope EDU has some connection to education, whether they are in the classroom, in the trenches, as I said, whether they're in administration, whether they're education consultants. We are all connected to the world of education because we're trying to make the world a better place. And so that's a tall order sometimes. It certainly can't be accomplished by one, but 1 + 1 = 2, and 2 + 2 = 4. And so if we come together, we stand together, there's really nothing that we can't do. And so my reason, my purpose is what pushes me to do all that I can while I can, to be the best that I can for all the people that I can. It's interesting, we go through the challenges on a daily basis. We experience obstacles, and it's truly those obstacles that show us who we really are. It's through those obstacles that we understand that we have greater power, we have more willpower, we have greater ability than we thought we had. And so through those obstacles, we realize that, we can not only get through the obstacle, but we can help other people too. As we understand that the obstacle is not something to avoid, but something that's inevitable, and it's through the obstacles that we are able to speak to those challenges and understand how we've overcome them, and then reach out a hand to help somebody else. Sometimes I wonder, on a daily basis, it's like, there's so many things that come at you that could make you stop, that could discourage you, that could easily cause you to decide to not continue in the path that you're on. But one thing I realize is there's a greater purpose that is driving behind the scenes that can't be seen. And at least with me, I can totally speak to the fact that even on my most challenging days, I know that there is something deep down within me that won't let me stop. It won't let me give up, even if I'm at a very, very challenging place. I know that there's a reason for that, and that it's not the end, but yet it's another opportunity for me to grow. And so I want to be a better person tomorrow than I am today. In fact, I want to be a better person 6 hours from now than I am right now. I believe that we grow, we become better, we're able to be the best versions of ourselves. And so there's a quote that goes along with the book that I wrote called Journey to the YU that says, "You are the only you that could ever be. Your experiences, your story, your diversity." What does that mean? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? What I realize is that everybody has an important part to play. Everyone has a role that they must fulfill. And even though we are together, we're better together. We must understand that it is truly how we are together, but those differences that come together that truly make us a better people. Quite honestly, if there were two of me, one of us would not be necessary. That's how I feel, because I bring something to the table and the next person brings something to the table. It's very different, but together 3 + 2 = 5, or together 2 + 2 = 4, or together 10 + 12 = 22. Whatever that magic equation is, that's my reason. My reason is I know that I have a goal. I know that I have something ahead of me that I have to get to. And so I'm hastening toward that mark. Every step forward is another chance to be closer to that mark. And yes, sometimes you have to take steps back in order to take steps forward. I've definitely encountered some of those in 2019 and before 2019. But on this last decade, the last scope of the decade, it's incredible that we're about to step into 2020. And I think about 2020. And I think about what that really means, 2020. I wish I had 2020 vision. I have what you call an astigmatism. So it's not quite 2020. I know pilots have to have 2020 vision. And the reason why is because they need to be able to see clearly and be able to see those colors and all of that while they're flying. And so thinking about flying, thinking about the acronym CLIMB, CLIMBE, cultivate, lead, inspire, motivate, build, and empower. That's my job. That's my obligation to myself. I hold myself accountable to that every day because I'm trying to climb. I'm trying to encourage and empower my students to be able to do that too. And so as we walk into 2020 vision, we will be able to, 2020 means that our eyes, things will be clear. Things will come with clarity. We'll be able to see things in a greater light than we've seen them before. We'll be able to dig deeper and view things for what they really are in 2020. I'm looking forward to continuing to become the better version of myself, because I realize that nobody can do that for me but me. And same goes to all of you that may watch this broadcast. Nobody can be you like you can. And the you that you are is necessary, and the you that you will continue to become is necessary because it adds value to the greater good. It adds value to society. It adds value to the world of education. It adds value to the students that you interact with and teach and motivate. It adds value to who we are as a people. And so, what's my reason? My reason is that I know that there is something down within that that is bigger than me. It's bolder than me, and I'm a part of that equation. And I know that that is what pushes me on a daily basis, and that's why I can't stop. I see my students, I look at them, I smile, I get inspired all over again. I feel like a kid myself sometimes, but I know that I have a purpose. I know that this is my vein. This is where I'm supposed to be, and the successes and even the obstacles that come are all a part of the plan. So I'm gonna kind of leave you with that. But thinking about what your reason is. What's your reason? Why do you do what you do? Thinking about your why, right? Journey to the Why in You. Again, I'm the author of that particular book, and I'm so grateful to be able to say that. But I'm challenging you not only to think about that book, but think about your why, because really that should be your reason. Your reason is your why. And maybe there's a lot of whys. Maybe there's a lot of reasons why you do what you do. But it's good to be able to identify those, because thinking about those and keeping cognizant of them will help us to move forward and continue to be the best version of ourselves. Take care. Thanks for watching.